This video I'm going to update my .NET hosting bundle from version 9 to 10 and my Visual Studio Community version from 2022 to 2026. So the first thing that I want to do is open up Chrome and then type in .NET Download in the address bar to perform a search for the website that has it. And next I will go down and click on the link to the .NET.Microsoft.com website and a general page will load, but I want the hosting bundle, which I can navigate to by clicking on the All .NET 10 Downloads link. Then from here I will go over to the ASP.NET Core Runtime 10 and look for the hosting bundle to the right of the Windows OS section and click on the link to download the installer. After it starts downloading, I will go up to the top right of Chrome and click on the downloads icon and then down to click on full download history. And once it's done downloading, I will go over and click on the little folder icon that will open up my downloads, where I can double click on the installation file to begin the Windows Server hosting setup. Here I will go down to click on the install button. Then Windows Account Control will prompt me to allow the app to make changes to my computer, so I will click on the Yes button to continue. And after the installation begins, I will go down and click on the icon for the setup so I can watch the progress and wait for it to complete. Then once it does, I will go up and click on the Close button and select the installation file so I can delete it and then close the File Explorer. Next, I will go up and close the Download History tab and then start typing Visual Studio Download in the address bar of Chrome to search for the next website I need. And the site that I'm looking for is this first result for visualstudio.microsoft.com with the title that contains downloads for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So I will click on that option, and after the page loads, I want to go down to the Community section and click on the free download button within it. This will start the download, so after it completes, I will go up to the top right corner of Chrome and click on the little folder icon to open up my downloads in File Explorer again. Then from here, I will double click on the Visual Studio setup file, which will prepare the installer to run through the installation process. It will again ask me if I want to allow the app to make changes to my computer, so I will click on the Yes button to grant permissions to install Visual Studio. And once the Getting Started window pops up, I will click on the Continue button, where it will then download files it needs for the installer. Next, the installer will ask how I want to configure Visual Studio, so I will leave all the default selections, including the option to copy my workloads, components, and settings from my 2022 version. Then I will go down and click Next, where it will take all the installation details I set when installing version 2022 and apply them to this 2026 install. And it will inform me that some of the packages that I had are not available, so I will click OK, and then double check the details before going down and selecting the Download All Then Install option and clicking the Install button. So while that installs, I will go up and over click on the Downloads icon, and then go down to click on Full Download History so I can delete my records and close Chrome after I'm done with that. Then I will wait several minutes for everything Visual Studio 2026 needs to download and install, which will show an All Installations are Up-to-Date message at the top when it's finished. So next I want to uninstall version 2022, but first I will go down to the right and turn off all notifications for Visual Studio after an optimization message pops up at the bottom right of the screen. And after that, I will go up and click on the More button to the right of the 2022 version, where it will show the option to uninstall it, so I will click on that to begin the process of removing the old software. Now I will click on the OK button to begin and wait a couple of minutes for that version to be removed from my computer. And after it is, I will then go up to click and hold on the old desktop icon and drag it down to my recycle bin to make room for the new icon. Then I will close the installer and delete the setup file that still exists in my Downloads folder, and right-click on my recycle bin that will give me the ability to click on the empty recycle bin option. Next, I will go down to click on the Windows Start icon, where it will now show the new Visual Studio icon under the recommended section, so I will right-click on that and go up to click on Open File Location. That will open File Explorer to the folder containing the Visual Studio shortcut to the software, so I will right-click on that, then on Show More Options, and up to hover over Send To, then over to click on the Desktop Create Shortcut option. And after that, I will close File Explorer and then go over to rename my new desktop icon for Visual Studio as Code, and double-click on it, which will launch the newly installed 2026 version. Now when it asks to sign in, I will go down and click on the small skip and add accounts later text option and choose to keep the general settings along with the dark color theme I had set before. Here will inform me that a settings file could not be loaded, so I will click on the OK button, and it will load the Visual Studio 2026 Get Started window that gives me several options to begin coding. So I will click on Continue Without Code, and it will load the full user interface, where I will first go up top right and close the Copilot chat window, and then over to click on Help, and then down to click on Check for Updates. The Visual Studio installer window will pop up and check to make sure the software is up to date, and it will then show me a message at the top that says the installation is up to date. So I will close that window along with the What's New page, and I'm ready to start coding with the latest version of Visual Studio 2026. Hopefully this video has helped, and feel free to ask any questions that you still may have in the comments. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe for more quick and on-point videos.